Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video is my Trading 212 Stocks and Shares ISA review. So I'm going to give you my personal review of the Trading 212 Stocks and Shares ISA. This is my last video of the year, so I hope you enjoy it. Before we do get started with the video, please don't forget to give the video a like. It just takes a second and I really appreciate it. Thanks for liking the video. If you want to stick around and see more videos from me, be sure to subscribe. Just click the small subscribe button below the video to subscribe to the channel now. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Let's get into the video. A Stocks and Shares ISA allows you to invest tax-free, so you won't ever pay any income or capital gains tax on your returns in a Stocks and Shares ISA. It's the most tax efficient way to invest if you're in the UK, and you can invest and save up to £20,000 every tax year in your ISAs. So if you have a Stocks and Shares ISA, a cash ISA, lifetime ISA and any other ISAs, you can save and invest a maximum of £20,000 into those every year. You can invest in shares, funds, bonds, whatever you choose, and those are all available in the Trading 212 Stocks and Shares ISA and of course Stocks and Shares ISAs with other providers. But today's video is all about the Trading 212 Stocks and Shares ISA, so let me tell you about it. Let's start with the key info. So the first thing that you need to know is that there's no account fee. I think this is the biggest selling point of the Trading 212 Stocks and Shares ISA because you don't have to pay a fee at all to use the platform. Other platforms do charge a fee. This can be a percentage fee or a flat rate monthly fee sometimes. So for example, Hargreaves Lansdown, they charge 0.45% as a percentage of your portfolio. So what's great about Trading 212, I think, is that there's no platform fee. Another good thing is that there are no trading fees. So when you buy and sell shares or funds, you don't actually pay a fee for this either. Some platforms do charge for this, some don't. I compare with Hargreaves Lansdown because I also invest with them, but Hargreaves Lansdown, they do charge you to buy and sell shares. They don't charge for buying and selling funds. So that's just for comparison. Trading 212 don't charge for either. They do charge a foreign exchange fee, so if you are buying in dollars, for example, you'll pay an FX fee of 0.15%. Your money is protected up to £85,000 through the FSCS, and your shares are held with Interactive Brokers, who are one of the largest brokers in the world. You can open and manage the Trading 212 Stocks and Shares ISA in their app, and deposits and withdrawals are free. And they're usually instant, so they do say it can take up to 3 working days to get your withdrawals, but I've noticed recently that they are usually instant, except if it's on a weekend, so that's great, so you know that you'll be able to deposit and withdraw instantly. The minimum you can deposit is £1, so if you just want to get started with £1, you can do that. I've got a link in the description box below. If you want to get started and open one today, then you can use my link in the description box because that will get you a free share anyway. If you're going to sign up, you might as well get a free share worth up to £100, and that link's in the description box below. The minimum buy and sell order is £1 as well, so that means that if you want to get started with just £1, then you can do that, and you can buy a fractional share as well, so you don't have to buy a whole share. You can just, as I said, invest £1 and start, which is really nice. If you have any uninvested cash in your portfolio, so if you're choosing to keep that and hold it in cash, then you will be paid 4.9% interest on that cash. That's really nice as well, I think. This interest is currently calculated and paid daily. It will be paid monthly from January, but anyway, at least you're getting some interest on the cash that you're holding in the Stocks and Shares ISA as well. The last thing to tell you about in this section is about the kinds of investments that you can make. So you can invest in over 13,000 global stocks and funds. If you're not sure what to invest in, there are tons of investment ideas on there. There are ready-made portfolios, which they call pies. So you can go on and look at ready-made portfolios that you might want to invest in, or you can make your own portfolio, your own pie, and that can be completely custom, and you can invest in whatever you like within that pie. You can then invest automatically, which is great as well, so you can choose to invest every day, week or month. If you do monthly investing, then you can choose to invest in either a portfolio that you've chosen, that you've seen from one of the experts or someone else, You can also see popular portfolios as well that are popular with other people. Or of course, you can just invest in your own chosen funds as well. And that's a really nice way to do it because it allows you to invest monthly, which I like to do. Something they've just introduced recently is 24/5 trading. They've got 5,600 US stocks that you can invest in throughout the day, not just when the market is open. And if you're investing in funds, you'll pay fund charges whichever platform you use. But I just wanted to give you some ideas of the fund charges of popular funds that you could invest in with Trading 212. The charge for the S&P 500 ETF with the ticker symbol VUSA is 0.07%, and the FTSE All World, which has the ticker VWRP, has a charge of 0.22%. These charges are built in when you invest with the fund, and as I said, you're paying them whichever platform you use to invest. You will pay a fund charge if you're investing in funds. I just wanted to give you an idea of these charges because it's good to know, but these will be the only fees that you will be paying. As I said, within the fund, you won't notice them, but these are the only fees you'd be paying with Trading 212 because you don't have a platform fee and you don't have trading fees, which is really good. So that was all of the key info that I think you need to know. As far as the benefits are concerned, I think the main benefits are that there are no fees. So you've got no platform fee and no trading fees, which I think is great. You can earn 4.9% interest on any uninvested cash as well, which is also good, and you don't get that everywhere. I like that you can invest in fractional shares, so you can start investing with a small amount, which is really nice, especially if you're just getting started. And you can also invest in practice mode, so that's a nice feature that is on the app, so it will allow you to practice investing, so you don't have to invest with your own money. You can practice actually the process of investing in a share or a fund before you actually use your own money to do it, which is nice. There are also some video lessons as well in the app, which I think is quite nice. So if you've got a question about something investing related that you don't understand, you can have a look on there because there's some helpful videos as well within the app. And I think it's really good for beginners in that way. If you're an experienced investor, on the other hand, you probably will like the fact that there are no fees and that you can choose your own custom pies or portfolios. You can invest in exactly what you like, and whether you decide to do that on a monthly basis, weekly basis, or whatever, you can do that. And also, as I said earlier, there's ready-made portfolios on there as well. If you're not sure how to start, you could start with one of those. I've got plenty of videos as well, which I can link above, that will give you some ideas for funds that you can invest in, and that would be a great way to get started. The main pros for me are that there are no fees. I also really like the app. It's easy to use. It's got everything on there that you might need. There are lots of help pages. There's FAQs. There's video lessons as well that you can watch if you want to learn more. They've got the practice mode as well, so you don't have to start off with your own money. You can just practice the process of investing first. You can invest automatically as well, which I think is an essential feature for those of us that want to invest every month. And the automatic investing, you can do that with the ready-made portfolios and with your own custom portfolio as well. There is a social feed on there as well, which might be of interest to you, so you can see what people are talking about, what's popular, what's not popular, what's in the news, and you can also see portfolios made by other investors as well. There's also a huge range of investments to choose from, and you won't be charged any fees to invest in those. Those are the main pros in my opinion, so let me tell you about a couple of cons. As I said earlier, I do really like the app, but I do think that the home screen should show you your investments. So at the moment, I'll show you on screen what it looks like. At the moment, it shows you your watch list. I would like it if it shows your investments, because I think on the home screen, you should have your portfolio. That's just a personal preference. Perhaps Trading 212, they might consider doing that. That's something I like. It might be that other people don't like that, so perhaps that's why it's done like that. But that's just one thing that I don't like so much about that. Of course, this is a really minor thing, but for the purposes of making this video, I was looking in depth and thinking about any possible cons that I could find. Another con that I found is that on the listing pages for the funds and the stocks, it does give more information that's relevant for trading. So you've got price alerts, there's a social feed on there. I think it would be better if it had more information that's useful for long-term investors. for example, fund charges, because actually in the process of making this video, I noticed that you can't actually see the fund charges on the fund pages. This is of course useful information to know. If you're investing in a fund, you want to know what the charge is that's built into that fund. I think it's quite hard to find that out from Trading 212. You can find it out elsewhere, but I think it'd be nicer if that was more obvious on the fund pages. So basically, I think there could be some more relevant info on the fund pages. So the last thing to cover in today's video is whether or not I recommend it. So as you can probably tell, I do recommend the Trading 212 Stocks and Shares ISA for all the reasons I've mentioned in the video. If you do decide to give it a try, the link is in the description box below. If you use that link, you can get a free share worth up to £100. So if you decide to sign up anyway, you might as well use that link and get the free share. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. Please leave a comment below and let me know. Thank you for watching and see you next time.